Hi everybody, this is Kateri with Kateri's Crafty Ideas. I bet you thought I forgot about the video. Well, no, I didn't forget. I've just been super busy with um, parents, and we are having our bathroom remodeled, and so it's just been kind of crazy, and we're wore out, and I thought I'd go ahead and do the video. I'll put it up tonight, and at least you'll be able to watch something as you're going to bed tonight. So, anyway, what we're going to do is for our Stock Your Stash, we're just going to work on some embellishments, and we are going to play around with dominoes. Now, these are dominoes that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. And so I just thought and you can make these out of paper clips too if you want. I usually just glue them onto a pocket or an envelope or something like that. So, well, let's see if I can not get this off of here. It's glued pretty good. So let's see what we got here. I want to get a few that have something on them. All right, so what I try to do is get yourself an old file, and I kind of just rub the file over them a little bit to get, your paint to stick a little bit better. Otherwise, it might just, rub off. So we'll work on the back of this more than we are the side with the dots on it. But we're still going to put paint on it, so I just want to make sure it's wrapped up a little bit. So it has been just beautiful here today. I would say it's right at 70 degrees, and right behind it is rain and wind and 30-degree weather, 35 degrees. Yeah. It's like, what the heck? So I'm not ready for that by no means. That's what they've always said, live in Indiana and wait 15 minutes and the weather will change. But it's going to, that's for sure today. Well, that's one way of messing your nails up. Just put it down here and do it. So just roughing it up a little bit here, and my fingernails too. What a dummy. And so you don't have to do, I think we're only going to do maybe 4. Boy, I'm just hitting my nails all over the place. Yeah, I guess I'll do it like this. I had some that were even smaller than this, but I don't know. I don't remember where I got them. So let's go ahead and just take some of this paint, if it's still good. Oh, it is. And we will, I'm just using this as a base coat. You can use white gesso if you want, this will dry really quick. You can use chalk paint, use whatever you want. And we're going to do all sides. I think I'll just do one side, and then and it doesn't need to be super thick because we'll put a different color over it, over the sides eventually. I just want to hide, or I want to be able to have something for my napkins to adhere to. So my computer sounded like it was going to shut down on me. Guess I don't ever remember hearing that before. Okay, so while that's drying at the moment on that side, I want to show you, for those of you that don't know this, get yourself a piece of tape, kind of stick it on here, and rip that off, and then take your outer piece off, and then stick it on there again, and the next layer will come off. Hold on here. Okay, so we are going to be using napkins to cover these little tiny things, but we will use the other side for that. I think that's, no, it's almost dry. So this is like kind of satin furniture paint. It says. I'm just trying to use it up before it dries up the rest of the way. I don't want to waste it. So it's yeah. I'm not too worried about it coming off on the back. Now that one's fairly dry, so is that. I put enough thin enough coat on it, should dry fairly quick. Put that down. Let's go ahead and run some of this across here. Okay, so alright, so I was going to be on with Maddie today, but I forgot I had this video to do, so I really thought that was more important that I keep the videos going. So I have to get this out. That's my thing. I have to do that. So I feel like as long as I get it out on a Tuesday, I'll be good. So let's all right, I'll back that up. So what you want to do is decide, you know, what you want your background to be. And I think we are going to start out with this because I love this napkin. And I've already taken the top off, or the backs off of it. So I think I can put glue on this, and I believe I'm just going to use this. I'm going to stick that in there so it'll stay there. And let's thin this out. Boy, I needed a thinner glue, but this will work. All right, so I want that flower back because I really like how that came about. So I'm just laying this on here. Just the way I want it to be there. And that's all I have to do to that right now. Let's see. I'm trying not to. Okay. Oh well, what the heck. Let's just cut this. I don't have time for it to dry. I only have an hour. Okay, so that goes in the trash. Alright, so that's one. We're going to let that dry. So now we have these two. I need to do the back, but I think I'm going to use this. Whoa. That was bad. Alright, this is acrylic, so it's going to dry super fast. Super fast. So yeah, our day was just beautiful today. I was so happy for that. Now I actually hate the thought of putting this back in here with the screw part all full of paint because I will never get that open. That is, I think I opened that before I allowed it to go down. So let's use this and clean this off. All right. And then, all right, I'll clean this off and then I'll stick it in the water. So you can just watch me do this for a moment. Ick. I had this laying in my drawer because it doesn't stand up. But it hasn't been that long since I used it. Any other time I would take this into the bathroom and run it under the water. But I don't have time to do that at the moment. Okay, so let's pick another napkin. And I think this time I am going to tear it or cut it. I'll just cut it out of here. Because I think I want this thin area at the top of this piece. That's one. Okay, so see that's dry already. somebody. Okay, this is my husband. Oh, so I told him not to come back in here because I was doing a video and now he's messaging me. Oh, retired husbands, I'll tell you. Yeah, I better look at that or it's going to keep on blinking. So let's see here. I could do that. Yeah, I think any part of this will be great. If I do that, what will that look like? Yeah, let's do that. And I'm getting different glue. I am not using that. We'll use this one. It's a lot. More liquid. If I can get it to come down. Alrighty. Now. Okay. Yoo-hoo. Alrighty, I'll just rub that off on there. Now we need this other one. Now I'm not sure. I don't know if that'll fit on there. Nope. It won't. It won't fit. Well, let's see. That's a upside down rose. We could do this. I think this is the way it's supposed to go. Oh, great. Oh, well, it doesn't make any difference. Somehow it's on there. I guess it just kind of stuck, you guys. That's not where I wanted it, but, I mean, I could always turn the thing upside down, or right side up, or whatever. So, I am going to cut that off of there so I'm not messing with that whole thing. And then I'll put more glue over the top of this in a minute. I'll do them all at the same time. Same time. So tonight is Oak Island. Got to be there for Oak Island. So this is green. What is on here? Something with berries. I see some berries right here. So that would be cool. All right, let's try that. That's done. Or on there, whatever. This is just to give everybody some kind of idea, something you can do with these. With these dominoes. I'm just rubbing my finger over this. I was hoping that it would kind of take it off as I'm rubbing it. Because I want it to be like it's been, you know, torn away. All right, we'll let that go. Let's do this one. Get back over there. Don't mess me up. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay. It's one thing with napkins, you have to be so careful with these things because they're so thin, they just fall apart. Okay, so let's give that a minute, and I'm gonna wipe off my finger. Yeah, be super careful when you mess around with glue and if you're not using a paintbrush or it's not super watery, but I have to use this again in a minute. So I'm not sure this is all the way dry, but we are going to find out if I can tear it off of here. You just have to be very careful when tearing it, that you want to tear it downward. Doesn't help when your fingers are sticky. So be careful. I guess it's a good idea to wash your hands in between. Alright, so I got that. And I am going to rinse off my fingers from any glue that I have on them. So I've been watching this movie on Prime called Selfridge, and it's about this guy, I think I told you, that owns a department store back in the 1900s, and now I think it's like 1930s or something. All I can say to you is he's digging himself a hole. Yeah, it's been very interesting. I'm in the 4th season, so once the 4th is over, it's done. Alrighty, so I guess I could use my thing to heat it up, or not heat it up, but hurry up and dry. Don't leave them on there very long. You don't want your glue to bubble up. Okay, so that dried that real fast. So we're going to tear these down. Ideal for this is overnight. So it's all nice and dry, but we're on limited time right now. So I don't think you want to sit here until tomorrow morning watching glue dry. So we're doing it like this. So all I do is just tear, and if it tears some off the front, it's okay, but as little as possible. See, that's going to be really pretty. I love it. I'll show, if I should be able to show you one. I think I have one that I've done. You can put these on like picture. I'll show you a picture frame. Because I actually put mine on, I think, well, yeah, I put mine on a picture frame. Yeah, this one's all dry. So, but I'll after we decorate this, I'll show you what you can do with it. And really, to be honest about it, you don't even have to do anything to the back of these things. You can, that's right, just tear the whole thing off. Oh, I may have to redo this. I don't like this. Guess what? I'm redoing this one. Okay. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way that dried. All right, where'd you go? We'll put another one on. This means not really. Okay. Okay, there's that. So that has to dry. I love this. This is one of my most favorite napkins right here. It's just so dainty. And I love it. Love it, love it. I think I got some of these from Madi, but I got some from Cheryl too. So I'm just going to fold all of that down. Oh, see? Look how pretty. Here, let me turn this off. There, isn't that pretty? Yeah, now I can't see down here. Well, that's just not going to cut it, you guys. I'm sorry. I have to, unfortunately. Yeah, I like that. This one turned out pretty awesome, too. So, I got some frames from Spectrum Art Creations. And you can take, let's pick a good one here. Let's go with this. Wow, they're almost too big. Too big. Let's try this one. Okay. Now see, you have a square right here if you ever buy these off of them that you can do something with, so you don't want to throw that away. Would be a good back to an old picture. So let's look at this. Wow. I don't know. Maybe this one would be better. I have to go over the... I was trying to glue that down because it was still... That's not what I was going to do with it in the beginning, but that's what I ended up doing with. So I'm just trying to see where I might want that, but let's go ahead and, you know what, I better look at this. This is pearl. I don't want this. No, it's not, but I need to shake it better. I think I'm just going to run this over it. Shouldn't take too long. It'll soak right into the wood, but I want to show you how you can use certain things, you know, for like pages in a journal or pages on the front of a journal, different things that you can use to embellish your project. Maybe somebody has never thought of using dominoes as a decoration. So I haven't finished with it. I'm just waiting on it to dry a little bit. So we're kind of watching paint dry now as I paint this, and I may have to go around it another time. I think I would like to use a dry brush on it with a different color. So we'll see how that goes. It may be a disaster. And maybe not. But I know what I have up in my head. But what I have in my head doesn't always come to light. Alrighty. Ooh, get the back of that. I don't need a glob in the back. Alright, so I've done what I can do. Well, sort of. I didn't get the inside. Let's get the inside here. Make sure I don't have any globs there. Alright, let's lay that down for a moment. I guess I could go ahead and try to get this. At least the main part of it can dry. Alrighty. So now let's wait on that. And may have to do this. So I have all kinds of goodies right here. And we are going to put this off to the side. And I want to see what I've got. This is kind of my embellishment pack here. Oh, here's some little ones. Okay. So there's that. I could use that. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Okay. I'm looking to see. Well, that just gets rid of the whole heart. I don't want to do that. No, I don't. Don't want that, or not that. But, things are sticking to me. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing, but it's nothing special. Okay. Oh, here. But this is, no, this is the wrong color. Okay. Let's see what I can do with what I've got right here. Which isn't much, but I'm not done. I'm not done. So, do I want... These are little flatback pearls. And I mean, they're tiny. Tiny, tiny. So I could use that whole stem if I want. Or I can use this and reposition it. Okay, so I'm going to... Where's my scissors? Right here they are. Alright, so I'm going... cut that. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna peel this off. And I'm gonna cut this. And then I'll lay it back on there again. I need this glue. Because I always glue my these on just to be on the safe side. And I'll get to, I may have to pick that up and glue it again. Whoa, I think I'm going to have to cut this. Okay. So, I should be able to put this. There's no glue on that. There is now. So sometimes if there's a curl in that, you can actually cut it and twist it around, which is what I just did. And then I don't even think I need this, so I'll just lay this back on here for now. But, and then, let me see that on there. So, in here, are some purple flowers. Little tiny paper flowers. So we are going to cut maybe 3 off. I'm looking. So I am going to cut a little bit of a stem on these. I have a reason for my madness. Okay, put those back in there. I will take my needle nose pliers, and I need a new pair. I went in there and totally forgot. And I'm going around the smallest part, and I'm just going to keep it going and keep it going. And then I can tilt this upward, and this gives me a little flat piece to glue to. So that way the glue can hold on to something. And then I tilt it up. And this one, I may have made a boo-boo because it might be just a tad bit too short. Okay, so there's that. Now I am going back to this really thick glue. Let's see, always 3, either 1, 3, or 5. 1, 3, or 5. All right, I see you're coming out. You're not waiting on me. All right, so we'll put this one right here. Man, that's like a perfect color right there for that. And then we'll stick this one right there. And then we'll just try to stand this one up. So, oh no, there. Looks like that one is falling over, but I kind of laid it that way. So, that is that. And that's obviously not the color I'm going to finish with on there, but it's dry. So we're going to make it green. Wow, that's pretty thick. Hasn't been that long since I used it, because that's the color I had in my water glass. Alright, so we are going to make this green. I wasn't going to paint the whole thing, but I am. And this one might require a couple of coats. We'll see. We shall see. Which I'm sure it will. Alrighty. See, I just put a super light coat on that so you can see all kinds of imperfections. So that's going to look super awesome on there. And then I have pictures I can put behind there. And yes, we can just play all we want. Okay, yeah, this will come together. It'll be pretty cool. All right, it's super quiet in here. I cannot hear you guys. Are you that concentrated on what I'm doing? Funny, funny. Yes. Okay, so, oops. We need to let this dry. And look at this, you guys. You didn't tell me this was coming out of here. Look at that. Why can't you see that? Look at that. It's just oozing out of there like there's no tomorrow. You silly thing. Not anymore, you're not. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Okay. Now, while that is drying, let's move this up here out of my way. And this is really dry. It's pretty cool. So since we're gluing these onto the frames that I got from Spectrum Art, we might as well do another one. So let's do this oval, and oh, what the heck, we'll just do several. We'll do that one, and I guess I'll do this one. I guess. Okay. So, that's right, just tear up the first one that I did. Oh, I got three oblongs, and golly almighty, rectangles. So this one has got a pink in it. I don't think I want to put it on a green. So, and this has got a little bit of pink. It would look not good on there. So I'll put it on a pink frame. So, and yes, I have a zillion other colors, but right now, that means I have to get up and go get it. You know what? I have another idea. I have an idea as I sit in here. We're gonna do this. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. And you're going, yeah, that's great. What is it? What is it? So, yes, I have this idea. And it can't be any of that. Hold on a minute. Or can I get, no, hold on. I have this idea. And I know I have some down here. that's not one. Yeah, there's what I want. Maybe. Yeah. I think I can use that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Too big, too big, too big. Yes, this is what I want. Right here. Okay, and the other thing, while I'm over here, I need in here real quick. Yeah, I'll see what's in here. No. Let's look in here first. Okay. So I got this. Lucky. Woo. That's just a little bit. Okay, so got this tissue paper from Cheryl. If anybody was at her last sale, you could have had some of this. Now my husband has gone out in the front and he's looking at me in the window. I mean, really? Really? I know he's taking some stuff in because we're having our bathroom redone and it's supposed to rain at some point tonight. So here's a picture of a girl. Ooh, look at that. Or would I like her? She's really sad. What the heck? So you need to all smile. Ooh, look at that. That is a weird hat. Oh my, no. That just fills up the whole picture. We can't do that. And I'm not putting this in here, but this is a dead baby here in this picture. And that little boy is holding that baby up. But you can tell by the eyes, it's really weird. So I love this picture of this lady. Oh, yes. And it is a little bit large, so I will have to cut it down a little bit. Wow, okay, mister. He's not very happy either. That's a good picture of that lady. Okay, I just want to make sure, but I really like this lady here a lot. A lot. I got a lot of Laura Ingalls that I found online. But, yeah, okay. I think that's it from those. Okay, so, you know, everybody has these cabinet pop cards. And, no, I don't see them in any, yeah, you know, those projects. So, oh my gosh, can't believe I'm doing this. Oh my gosh. I just need it to be cut down enough that I can't see it through the card. And we'll cut that much off the top. He's got a block of wood in his pocket. All right, I don't think, yeah, I guess I did. What was that? What I cut off? My mom wrote something on the back of that and I cut it off, you guys. What's it say? Oh, nothing. Just says where it was taken. Okay. So then I need to cut about here. Ooh. No, I don't want to cut that far. I don't want to cut off her. Ooh, I like her. I better cut a little more off the top because I'm moving that up. Very nice. So now I do have to paint this tan. because I don't want the cardboard to show through. So we're gonna, all we have to do is a fairly thin coat. It doesn't have to be, you know, 3 coats thick. Yeah, I think it's supposed to start raining about 8 o'clock. And what time is it? Oh, 7:15, 7:19 at night. You might get to see this by 10 o'clock. And how long I've been on here? Oh, yeah, 56 minutes. I'm telling you, I'm done watching the time. This is just the way it is when you craft. It just is. So get yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and come back, enjoy the show as we decorate these. Okay? All right, so let's wait a moment for this to dry. I actually, I need a drink of water here. Oh, my water, I need water. I actually can put this on here with it wet because it'll help it to stick. Maybe. Not going to be much writing on it, but there'll be some. No, that's not even going to get the bottom. Hold on a minute. Hold on, hold on. Let's try this corner. There's all kinds of writing here. That's already dry. I don't think you can stick anything to this if it's already dry. And now I'm not using Mod Podge because I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Most of you already know that. So I'm just going to smear this really good. Get this in every little nook and cranny, which there isn't a whole lot on here, but hey. Alright, put that there. Oops, need that. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, I'll just put a little bit of glue over the top of that. Yes, you can definitely use Mod Podge. Be my guest. Be my guest. And yes, I know, but there's something about Mod Podge that stuff, it just stays on your hands and your fingers. And like that night or the next day, you're peeling that stuff off still, and it just not my thing. Yeah, isn't this goofy? Are you laughing? Because I can't pick it up. Well, I can, but and I have 2 sheets of this, so it doesn't make any difference to me. I use the tiniest pieces on things, so I just saw it had the writing in the right place that I wanted. So, okay, hurry up and dry. Hurry up, hurry up. I'm going to use my dryer here real fast. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. I think we're going to have to wait on this to do its thing. Using my X-Acto knife. I guess I could move this whole thing up a little so you could really see what I'm doing. I'm making a mess of everything. What time is it? 7:30. My time. I have to keep my eyes on the clock. Okay. Now, what I would expect you to do, because I do not edit, as you obviously know, you really should put this stuff on and wait a little bit for it to dry before you start doing what I'm doing. Cutting around something that is semi-wet. It's just better if you just wait until it's totally dry. It just cuts really well. So, come on. All right. Quit. All right. So I really could keep this and use part of this for something. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. Yeah, that's still wet. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait until this dries better. Because I forgot there's all kinds of little ins and outs. And part of that cut really well already. I mean, you can kind of hear how it's cutting. It's cutting really good. Except for in this little area. See, there's a bump there. See, oh, yeah, see, this has got a little area. Oh, let's see here. I'm trying. I'm a-trying. Oh, well, let's go over here. My old man's keeps pacing. Why can't I come in there? So I've got him locked out. Thought my husband was going to open the door. But I guess he's putting something away. Come on. All right. Anyway. That's going to be the picture frame whenever this hurries up and dries on the outside. It sure did cloud up fast. Well, let's try this way. Or not. See, this is exactly what happens when you don't wait. It's just super hard for it to cut, your knife to catch, because it doesn't like cutting through wet stuff at all. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to hurry because I know I've kept you guys now over an hour. And I want you to have some kind of idea what this is going to look like. Anyway, all right. So that's right. I'm going to poke myself and end up in the hospital getting stitches. Not watching what I'm doing. So anyway, we have this picture of, we'll call her Miss Ann. Look at that. You see that? So we have that. And then we're going to take this beautiful purple, and I might, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to let this picture frame dry. You know, I actually was going to put this on here, wasn't I? Oh, well, I know I can't answer it right now. I'm busy. They don't know that. Yeah, see, I don't like her on there. But, and I may end up using this one. And not this one. This isn't done. This pink, this little pretty pink one here that you can't see because the light's being retarded. Oh, sorry about that. I don't mean that. Being goofy. So, let's see. I could do that color, or I can do a purple. I really think this is so fancy looking. Maybe I can get the other one. But anyway, I'm not going to keep you any longer. But I will add the pictures on the Facebook group, as I always do. So please go there and check them out as I get all the picture frames all done and painted. And I didn't know I was going to do these picture frames. Let me grab the one I have in here, and I will show it to you wherever it is. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? It's right here. It does. So I had a whole bunch of Saw Crafter stuff. And so I did this. And you can do things like this also, which is pretty easy. You can just take, what are they, lifetime cards or whatever those cards are, and cut it down. And then this is the domino. Now this domino is a little bit smaller than the one that I'm actually working with, but not by much. So, but that's a little handmade flower on there that I made myself. So I have a whole bunch of those. Put some twine around there and a little bit of lace behind it, so it makes it pretty cute. But yeah, so that's what we are working on here. So I hope everybody will join me, and if you decide to make some of these, post them in my Facebook group. If you're interested in joining the Facebook group and you are not in there, make sure that you answer all 3 questions below the word that says join group. I don't know why they've stuck them down there, but they have. Some people see them, some people don't. So, yeah, just make sure that you answer those. Otherwise, you'll be declined. And because I don't allow any what do I want to say? It's just a nice, fun, very kind, it's just a good group, put it that way. And I just don't want to get into no political stuff and no arguing and stuff like that. We don't do that or you're out. But anyway, I would love to have you if you're not in there. And make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, so when I have another video, you're notified for that. And I try to get my Stock Your Stash videos up on Tuesday, and then I have a Friday noon video that is a craft with me, and sometimes through the week I just throw another video up. So yeah, so I hope that everybody has a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you at the next video. Bye bye.